gives me great pleasure to welcome once again to the show, Jane Hart.
Hi.
Jane, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Delight to be here.
And this time of the year, we're getting rid of the old and bringing in the new.
Correct.
So you had an idea for us.
Oh, yes, I have a great idea. Well, as you know, this is the time of the year when energy changes. There's Christmas coming and the New Year, and that's a whole new vibration and energy. And so for the last probably 15 years, I have been doing a special class to allow people to take the year up the 7 steps and move into a new state of consciousness. Wow. But I would like to first tell you how I got the 7 steps to begin with.
Oh, that would be great.
Yes.
Yeah.
It happened in 1967, and my mother had passed away. And at that time, I didn't know how to handle the grief. She was my best friend, talked to me every day on the phone, and came over and taught me to sew and to cook and do all the wonderful things in one's life.
As a mother should.
Yes. And all of a sudden, she passed away, and I did not know how to handle her grief.
How old was she back then?
She was 57.
Oh, that was young.
Yes, it was.
Absolutely.
So when she left, I just was having a very difficult time handling this feeling of almost depression.
Yeah.
And I can remember going out into my flower garden, and we had planted flowers the year before, and all my flowers had come up. And they were so very beautiful, but I wasn't enjoying any of it.
Yeah.
I felt like, oh, I feel so bad about this. So I sat down on my patio and I said, okay, God, help me. Help me through this grief process. What can I do? And in a flash, I had this golden steps, 7 steps with, you know how a revelation happens. It happens all at once. And I saw it, I understood it. And what it was 7 steps with 7 activities to do. Number 1 was a thank you, God.
Yeah.
And
every day.
Yes. And then the next one was good times. And the next one was hopes and dreams. And the following one was disappointments and difficulties.
Oh.
And then finally it was forgiveness, and then release, let go, and the 7th step was moving into a new state of consciousness. So I thought, oh, this is a great thing. That's all I had to do.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that I had to do something. So I had to do some journaling. And it took me probably about 3 weeks before I could finally get up to the top step and let go. But when I did, my grief was totally healed. And I thought, oh, thank you, God. And ever since then, I have been, anytime I have any problems with anything, my children going to school, and I had to release them, and a marriage, I had to release that, and I had parents that I had to release, let go of. And all of a sudden, it hit me about 15 years ago, why not take the year up the 7 steps? Because that would shift and bring new energy in for letting your old self go for the year and opening yourself up to the new self that you're going to be becoming in the year 2008, so to speak. So I am putting together this 7-step process, 2007, and I'll be taking all of us up the 7 steps, and I thought maybe your viewers would like to join me in
absolutely.
this. Hey, why not?
Yeah.
So the first thing is to say, thank you, God, for this year.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
thank you, God.
Yeah.
And just love the year.
And maybe not just the good times, but even some of the difficult challenges.
Yes.
Yeah. Because that makes us stronger.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The Nietzsche quote. In fact, you know, I just went through a big challenge. And our good friend Liz Aiken from Positively Positive, at the beginning she said to me, Robert, I got the best quote, that which does not destroy me makes me stronger.
I love that.
Yeah.
Isn't that the truth?
Yeah. So I think, you know, if it's being proactive with everything, you know. Even you get the biggest challenges in your life, and this can only work to make us stronger, right?
If we look at it and truly allow it to do its process in us.
Yeah.
And I find out that as I take the year up the 7 steps, then I can look at my good times and my disappointments and my difficulties during the year.
Yeah.
And also, there's always forgiveness, because there's always something I wish I had done and didn't do, or letting that go, so that in the process I can go on to 2008, creating a brand new consciousness for myself.